Well, from the recent developments in Syria to the 30th anniversary remembrance of the Falklands, our foreign affairs correspondent Amarachi Bennett takes us through the day's major headlines on the foreign scene.
Thanks a lot. ECOWAS has announced sanctions on Mali's junta with immediate effect following its refusal to return power to a civilian government. ECOWAS chairman, Cote d'Ivoire President Alassane Ouattara, told reporters today leaders would apply the previously announced sanctions, which include a crippling closure of the landlocked country's borders to put pressure on the junta. The launch of the sanctions came despite a promise by Captain Amadou Sanogo to reinstate the former Malian constitution and all institutions of state. A UN Arab League envoy, Kofi Annan, says Syria has agreed to a 10th of April deadline to begin implementing a 6-point peace plan. The plan calls for a UN-supervised ceasefire by all parties, withdrawal of soldiers and heavy weapons from cities and delivery of humanitarian aid. Mr. Annan said he's asked the UN Security Council for its backing on Tuesday's deadline to partially implement the peace plan with a full ceasefire within 48 hours. And Argentina's President Cristina Fernandez has described Britain's control over the Falkland Islands as unjust. Today marks 30 years since the Falkland War. A total of 255 British servicemen and 650 Argentines died after the UK sent a task force following the Argentine invasion on April 2nd, 1982. Services were held in both Britain and Argentina to mark the anniversary. And that's a look at major headlines around the world on the foreign scene. I am Amarachi Ubani. Back to you now.